I feel I'm down the bar. I've been around the world. I couldn't find a girl, so I'ma stick to getting money.
Hey, what's up, Mini Nation? It's your boy Nova Nation. We're here with our NPL draft analysis. I told you guys. Oh, if you saw the other video about the NPL, go check it out. I might leave a link in the description below. I'm not sure yet. I really want to have my hood on. My hair looks all types of wet. I feel like the hood is the way to go today. Yeah, let's do it. But anyway, you guys, I'm out here. We've been drafting for like 2 days and we finished it, so it was pretty good. So what's happening? I had the 8th pick in the draft, so I literally am right in the middle every single time I draft because the stake put me in the middle every single time. I kind of wanted to draft Tapu Koko with my first pick, but at the same time I didn't because there was a duo that I really wanted to use this season. But it got to my pick. Tapu Koko was already grabbed. I knew Tapu Koko wasn't going to fall to me. But there's just a Mon that's been on my team every season. And I feel like, personally, if I did not have this Mon on my team for NPL Season 3 and I won it all, I wouldn't feel good about myself because that Mon wasn't on my team. So, you know, with our first pick, we had to take my girl Mew. Christina the Mew is our team freaking captain. How on earth was I going to let her fall past this? I'm taking Mew. I know Adam had his sights on Mew, but you ain't taking her from me. You ain't taking her from me. Christina is here for a 3rd consecutive season, and we know we're going to put in work with Mew because we always put in work with Mew. Never have I not put work in with Mew. The NPL. Gosh darn it. But anyway, Mew is just this trademark of my team. I feel like it's one of those Mons on my team that if I didn't have it, what's the point of even winning? What's the point of playing? And also, to me, Mew is one of my favorite Pokemon. Period. Just one of my favorite ever. Like, just Pokemon, period. So, I like using the Pokemon that I enjoy using so that I have fun doing it. And it's not just, oh my gosh, I have a team that I don't like, you know? That's no fun. But you already know what Mew can do. It can learn any TM in the game. It's completely diverse. I don't know if it learns any new moves. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to check out on the TMs and stuff. But I could do a lot of baton pass shenanigans, especially with the rest of the team that's coming up. You guys are going to like my team so much. I think you guys are going to enjoy this team so much. I had fun drafting it, so let's see. So obviously the team captain, Christina Armu, is here. Next up we have Pokeboo, my Mimikyu. Hey, what's good, guys? I drafted Mimikyu with my 2nd pick. Mimikyu is here. Oh man, I have wanted to use this duo since I saw Mimikyu. Okay, since I saw Mimikyu's base stats, I saw what its ability was. Disguise is such a great ability. Player of Shadow Claw. I know it's so one-sided with Player of Shadow Claw, Swords Dance, Shadow Sneak. I'll try to make it more diverse. I don't know any other moves it really learns, but I'm gonna try to use it more diversely. I love Mimikyu as a Pokemon. It is on my competitive team in game. I got a competitive team and I love using Mimikyu. Mimikyu is by far one of my favorites from 7th gen. And just having it on my team. This is actually the only 7th gen Pokemon I drafted. So keep your eyes out on that. This is the only 7th gen Mon I drafted. But Mimikyu is here. I really want to use it. It hits hard. Disguise basically gives it a free move. Like you could you could literally throw it out first turn. And you're hitting something super hard. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. Something's getting hit, okay? And if I were to slap a choice band on it, something's taking a play rough, okay? Something is taking a play rough. There's no way around that. Something is taking a play rough. So it's like, you can have all these monsters just come through. And I understand this is a fairy type. Ghost Fairy, it's good typing, I think. And then Mew as well, just help out a little bit. So then I want to go ahead. I was thinking of ways to introduce this next Pokemon, but there's only one way to introduce this next Pokemon, and I think I'm gonna go to the Baltimore Ravens for that one. So cue it up.
13-time Pro Bowler, 2-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year, linebacker number 52, Ray Lewis.
Hot in, so hot in here. So hot in. Oh.
already know who it is. The Land Shark, Ray Lewis is back. Land Shark Ray Lewis, my boy Garchomp is here for a second consecutive season. Oh, I got him in the 3rd round. I was like, let's go. I was so excited. I'm so excited to use Garchomp. You have no idea. For all of you that are like, oh, you're rebuilding your Season 2 team. No, I'm not. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. I didn't rebuild my Season 2 team as well as I wanted to. But it's okay. I like Garchomp. I like what works. Garchomp always puts in work for me. It's one of the most underrated Pokemon, I think, in League format. It has so much diversity. You could throw Fire Blast on it and still hit good things. Earthquake, Choice Band, you can Scarf it. You can run Defensive Chomp with Stealth Rocks. You can run Rocky Helmet, Rough Skin. You can do so much with Garchomp. And even if I had a Sand team, you can run Sand Veil or Sand Veil is its that. So you can run different moves with it, and it makes it really good. You already know ability of Ray Lewis, my Garchomp. Let's get it. Also, this is the last. I think this is the last returning member from season. This is my last returning member from Season 2. We have Triton, my Empoleon. We didn't bring back Alomomola, sadly. I didn't get a Moongus again, but we got Empoleon here. We got Triton. I needed a Defogger. I know Mew is there. I know it can do it, but my only way of removing hazards are those two, and I know they have such a good record of removing hazards. Triton does a good job switching into rocks. Triton can't be affected by toxic spikes, so he does a good job getting in on him and getting rid of the hazards. Spikes is the only problem, depending on how many layers of spikes are up. Like 1 or 2, not too serious. I can get rid of those easy. So Triton is here. I love using Empoleon. I used physical Empoleon for fun 1 week. I think it worked pretty well. It got like 2 or 3 kills. It was pretty cool. So just it can actually do a little more than people think it can. Like its hidden ability is what, Defiant. So if it like lowers the stat, you gain 2 an attack or something like that. So that's not too bad. And it's possible to do that. Oh, I'm sick if you can't hear it. So Empoleon is one of my favorite. It's defensive out of the butt. So you can it only has a few weaknesses. You know, it has electric. Grass is neutral, so it has electric. It got this ground. I think that's it. Is that really it? I think it's just electric and ground. So that's good. It's good weaknesses there. That's good, solid. What's steel weak to? Fire, ground. I think that's it. And also it's immune to Fairy, which we need help with Garchomp, so that's always good. Plus Mimikyu's there as well. Next up, we do have a little bit of a frail Mon here, but I really needed some help on the special side. I know Mew and Empoleon can hit very specially, but I wanted to get a special attacker, specific special attacker, specific special sweeper, specific special cleanup, specifically for that. So I picked up one of my favorite Pokemon. Give me PK Thunder! The electric type. Give me Jolteon. I took Jolteon in the 5th round. Jolteon is such a good Pokemon. Thunderbolt. Oh, what is its base special attack? It's high. It's like 1 something. Oh my gosh. Hold on. It's off the top of my head. But it's frail. It's literally a glass cannon. It doesn't want to take too many hits. But when I get it in, and it does it. Ooh, that's Jolteon Umbreon Fusion. Looks lit. And that's Volt Absorb, so I can switch it to all these Vicky Volts and all this jazz and HP Fire the crap out of them, you know? If you wanted to, I could run like Quick Feet for fun, but you rarely see it. 110 is its special attack. 130 is its speed. So it's fast, hits hard, does what it needs to do. I can choice specs it, Volt Switch out. It's one of the fastest Mons on my team. I think this ups my speed from a lot from last season, because my fastest Pokemon last season were Garchomp, Mew. I had 1, and Thundurus Therian, I think, because I think I had Mew at 100, Garchomp at 102, and Thundurus Therian at 101. So this time I brought Jolteon on instead of Thundurus Therian. I know Thundurus Therian's monstrous in the special attack stat at 145, but we took a little bit of a cut from special attack to get more invested into speed. So there's that. You already know what Jolteon can do. Choice specs, choice scarf, life orb, HP, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, whatever I want to do with it. Now, this is where my team gets a little itty-bitty, teeny-tiny, tick-back weird. And you're going to be like, why did you even draft this Pokemon? What is your thought process behind this? Now, I'm going to explain to you. With the 6th pick in the draft, or with my 6th pick in the draft, in the 6th round, I took a Mega Houndoom. Now, I needed a Dark type. I wanted a Fire type. Mega Houndoom fit that role. Plus, I got 60 extra points to draft another Tier 1 other than Garchomp to help out my team a little more. Have that more hard hitting. That's what I did last season. I took Mega Ampharos to try to add on to the attack power of my team. But yeah, we have Mega Houndoom here. Solar Power is its ability. Has a I believe he has a monstrous special attack set as well. Gets access to Flamethrower, all that jazz. It's a good mon. Dark Pulse, it also can hurt fairies with oh, excuse me, Mega. With Sludge Bomb, Mega Houndoom. Yeah, with Sludge Bomb, I know it gets access to Sludge Bomb. Its stats are pretty good. It's not like a bad Pokemon. I'm excited to use it. Let me find the Megas. Find Mega stats. Where are the Megas? Where is his Mega stat? I don't know. I just want to know his stats. Yeah, base 140, special attack, base 115 speed, and with the buff, it's 7 gen with the Mega Evolution. That means it's immediate and not the speed gets, you have to run protected cards. So Mega Beedrill immediately got better and everything like that. Which, honestly, I didn't think about Mega Beedrill. But I didn't want to play that. I have a special team that I had in mind. So I took Mega Houndoom first because I wanted to get my Mega so that my next 2 picks weren't too bad. So then, we have Rockin' Out. Oh, it also gets access to, like, Nasty Plot, which, at 115 speed, that's nothing to laugh at. So, get a quick Nasty Plot off, and I could potentially sweep a team if I wanted to. Get a Rock Polish off. Thoughts. Not trying to give away strats. So then, you know what Mega Houndoom's ability is, correct? Its ability is Solar Power. So, being it needs the sun to access Solar Power, I went ahead and drafted Torkoal! I went and drafted Torkoal. Now, the reason I took Torkoal was because its new ability in 7th gen is Drought. And I actually have gotten really fond of using Drought Torkoal. And it was the only one that I could really afford with my points being a tier 4 this season. Up from tier 5. It also gets access to Rapid Spin, which you might rarely see me use. I don't know. It might be like one of those miscellaneous moves I bring. I think it gets Shell Smash. I don't see why it wouldn't get Shell Smash. Let me look up Torkoal. I know it gets Flamethrower. It has decent, like, base defenses and stuff like that. It's not a bad Pokemon. 7th gen Dex. Yeah, 70 HP, 85 attack, 140 in defense, 70 in speed def, 20 in speed, 85 special attack. So, having that big defense stat really helps me out. It helps a lot because that means Triton the opponent can be a lot more specially defensive like it needs to be. So that having that little fire water core there helps a lot. Not too bad. They cover each other's weaknesses really well. The only weakness they share is ground, which I do have a big ground weakness if you haven't noticed, but we kind of covered up with a couple other mons coming up, and I just realized how big my ground weakness actually is, because this Pokemon did lose its Levitate ability in this gen, but I went ahead and scooped up the Gengar. I needed Gengar, I needed a poison type, I needed something to hit those fairies, so I don't have to waste a slot on Mega Houndoom running Sludge Bomb with all the Tapus running around. Now, Gengar outspeeds every Tapu, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. I didn't realize how bad of a ground weakness I actually got until just now. I might have to make a change for one Pokemon for like a flying type or something, because I can't bring one specific Pokemon. Because there's like a couple Pokemon I can use. Like I can bring air balloons. Like Gengar can run an air balloon and stuff like that. It just takes away from him. But it's like it sucks. But it's at the same time. Yeah, Gengar's space stat, his HP or his speed is 1/3. Is that really it? No, it's 110, right? Because yeah, that's Mega Gengar. Mega Gengar's at 1. Oh, Tapu Koko might beat him. I know he outspeeds Tapu Lele. I know he outspeeds Tapu Bulu. And I know he outspeeds Tapu Fini. But Tapu Koko is the one. Not sure of. I think he speeds type. No, Tapu Koko monstrously outspeeds at 130. Tapu Koko outspeeds. Yeah. But other than that, I think all the other Tapus can catch his work with a Sludge Wave. So there's that. Gengar's literally here for fairy killing. It's literally here to demolish fairies. Empoleon does a good job demolishing fairies as well. And that helps a lot. Now, I guess with that ground weakness up, there's not very many special ground attackers out there that are, like, good. I know there's Gastrodon that runs Earth Power. So I have to watch out for Alpha, I think, this season, because he drafted Gastrodon. But there's not very many, like, good special attackers. Like, Flygon can be a special attacker, but now it has Dragonade, so why would you run special attacking Flygon ever again in your life? I've run Choice Specs Flygon before. It's pretty fun. Yeah, off the top of my head, I can't think of any. Like, there's trying to think of ground types that got drafted. I can't really think of any. Like Garchomp's physical for sure. Crook physical. Lando I might be a problem. Lando I might be a problem for my team. We'll just have to run something crazy. I'm not sure. But we also picked up an Intimidator. This might help with our ground weakness with Earthquake spam. We have Gramble here, Intimidate, a Fairy type. Now this is a good pickup because of its defense, and it hits so freaking hard. Let me tell you, choice banning Gramble is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Play Rough literally murders everything. Play Rough, run what? Earthquake, superpower, stuff like that. It just demolishes teams, and it gets Intimidate, so that's always a good thing. It very much helps. It helps us a lot in hitting on the physical side, because if you saw, we just picked up 4 special attackers. We had 5 in a row. Like we had 5 special attackers, yeah. Because there was Garchomp, Mimikyu, then Empoleon, Jolteon, Mega Houndoom, Torkoal, Gengar are all special attackers. But we got our defensive core. We got some defensive. And don't sleep on Garchomp being defensive. Garchomp can't be defensive if I really need to. Mew is obviously can be defensive as well with base 100 stats across the board. That's light work. As well as Garchomp, Gramble, Empoleon, Torkoal, and Mew. That's good defensive. It's good defense right there. We do have a decent, I guess we have a Fairy, Dragon, Steel core. I really didn't think of it with Gramble, Garchomp, and Empoleon. I really didn't see that. I really don't think that's much of a Fairy, Dragon, Steel core, but it's okay. I don't pay attention to cores. I don't have a... Anyway. I think Gramble's a great pickup. I think my team is well-rounded, just other than the fact that the ground weakness, because Gengar losing Levitate really threw me off, because I'm still thinking Gengar has Levitate, so I think that hurts me a little bit more, but it's okay. We'll play around it. That's what I do. I have a major weakness, and I learn to play around it. Next up, we have X-Ploud. Jitta to the freaking max, boys! We got Jitta to the max! Anyway, we got our boy X-Blood. X-Cloud is here. I love X-Cloud. It's such a good wall breaker. Scrappy ability is going to be available for this. So I'll be able to hit every ghost type in there with Focus Blast. And oh my gosh, I just hit it. Sableye, Beware. You're going to catch a Focus Blast. You're going to catch a freaking... What's the move called? Boom Burst. Choice Specs Boom Burst from a freaking X-Cloud is just monstrous. That thing hits so freaking hard. And has decent defenses to live a hit because it's so slow. So you already know what he's going to do. He just comes for Choice Specs and just hits hard as he can. That's literally all he needs to do. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, Gengar can run the Focus Sash still and still be okay instead of like Air Balloon. So yeah, that's good. He's still weak to knock off and stuff. Anyway. And with the last pick of the draft, I was going through everything, and I was like, I want Prankster. So I was like, I'm going to take Liepard, my last pick. It's a Dark type. I know I have Mega Houndoom and all that, but then it got picked, and I looked around, I was like, okay, I don't need Liepard. It's okay. I really did think about this. Prankster's not that important to me. But then, I noticed my team is still somewhat of a Sun team. With the Torkoal Mega Houndoom combo right there, that's good. That's a really good combo that can work out pretty well. Throw HP Fire on Jolteon, who can be a Sunsetter. Make Mew have Fire type moves. To get access to the Sun. I'm pretty sure Fire Blast is learned by Jitta on the by X-Cloud. Then I noticed I needed a Grass type on my team. I don't have a Grass type anywhere on this team. And then I noticed a lot of Grass types get Chlorophyll. Venusaur is not coming back, guys. I really wish it was Venusaur that I could scoop up. I didn't have enough points for it. But we're gonna take Exeggutor. We took Exeggutor, I hope. We're not done with the draft. I'm recording my draft analysis, but we're not technically done with the draft yet. But I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get sniped. We're like 6 picks away from me, and I'm not going to get sniped. No one's going to take Exeggutor. So Exeggutor's here. It has pretty good stats. It has like base 120 something special attack or something crazy like that. If I'm not mistaken, like 125. Exeggutor. I think that's how you spell it. Yeah, it has like weird stats. Like it's not a bad mon whatsoever. I don't know. I kind of like regular Exeggutor over shiny Exeggutor. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, 125. Like that's crazy. I know it has 55 speed, but it's 125, 95 HP, and then 85 in defense and 75 in special defense. So it's not too bad. And it gets Harvest. So if I want to run Leaf Seed Harvest as well, Citrus Berry, that wouldn't be a bad play either. Wouldn't be bad at all. Chlorophyll though with the Torkoal Mega Houndoom combo won't be bad either. Throw Mew, Garchomp on that. This could be a really monstrous team. I'm really happy for the team I have. I'm also scared because I think my division's pretty rough this year. I've been used to having easy-ish divisions. Like I had Alpha before he became the GOAT, and then I had Nerdy last season, so it wasn't too difficult of a divisions. But now I have a division, so this is gonna be a test this season. I think this is gonna be a real test this season. I'm not expecting to go crazy like I normally do. Like what? I went 8-2 first season, 9-3 the second season. I don't expect a good record like that again, guys. I really don't. I'm expecting like a 7-5 season, 8-4 season. I want to make playoffs with a nice record, like something crazy, like not something super crazy. Like 9-3 is not crazy, but like something not. I think I'm gonna take at least 5 L's this season. I really am happy with the team I drafted, and I know even if you have complaints that, oh my gosh, your team is so weak to ground. Okay, we do have Executor there who can eat up a little bit of ground type hits and has the ability to harvest everything with chlorophyll ability available. That will be okay. Entei kind of wrecks my team low key. Not gonna lie, Garchomp is my best bet for an Entei, and we know how that went last season. X-Block can hit hard. Empoleon's good. I really wish I would have gotten Alamomola again. You know, the wish passing really saved my team last season. I can't really wish pass this team. The only mon that gets wish on my team is Jolteon, I think, and that's saying a lot. Heal Bell users, I do have Granbull, which is nice and awesome. I think Mew may get Heal Bell. I'm not sure. Granbull gets Heal Bell, so I do have a Cleric this season for the first time in a while. Torkoal also is not a mon to sleep on. We gotta make sure that we do something good with Torkoal this season. I think he can put in a lot of work. But my Sun, the decency of a Sun team is there. The threat of a Sun team is there. I put together a little bit of a Sun team. It's not too crazy. Jolteon also gets access to Sunny Day. Mew gets access to Sunny Day, I'm pretty sure. You know, Garchomp, what he can do. You know what Mew can do. You guys know what Empoleon can do. You saw that last season. You know what Gengar can do. You guys know what these Pokemon can do. The mod I'm looking for to be my season MVP this season, I actually am looking at Jolteon this season. Jolteon and Mimikyu this season. The reason I'm looking at those two this season is because I've used Mew, I've used Garchomp, I've used Empoleon. Those people know what to expect from me when I have those three together. They expect things. They don't know what to expect from me from a Mimikyu yet. They don't know what to expect from me from a Jolteon yet. You don't expect from me with a Gengar yet. You know, like these are mods I'm comfortable with. I've used all these Pokemon before besides Torkoal, Mimikyu, or besides Torkoal, Executor, and Mega Houndour. I've used all these Pokemon before, and I've done good with all of them. Like I've had a sweep with an Exploud. I've gotten 3 kills with a Granbull in League format. Gengar I've done work with. But I know what to do with this team. I know this is a really long team discussion, team analysis, but this is my team, and I'm really happy to have them. Comment below what you think about the team. What any changes you would make to the team, let me know, because you know, adding, you know, the ground weaknesses are there, they're a threat, and I do realize that, but you know, air balloons can fix that. You can run more than one item, so I can have like 6 air balloons. I'll never do. I don't have a levitate mon, which sucks, but you know, we have Executor to eat those up. Mew is good to take hits, as well as Garchomp, along with if there's Earthquake or Granbull, will be right there. So with that, you guys, I'm going to get the heck up out of here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you kill the like button down below first and subscribe if you're hyped for NPL Season 3 and expect your Nevada Noiverts to make another good run. With that, I'm going to get the heck up out of here. Thanks for watching this video. To the Nation, from the Northern Nation, I'm out.